Welcome to the Coca-Cola 120, everyone, the longest race of the Amazon Cup Series season. Before we get to the starting lineup, let's look at who went on home. Penguin, What If Racing, Oak Assassin, Josh Dude, Sylvie, Rusty Fire, third time in a row, Austin James, Spitfire, Motorsports Games, and That Racing Kid. Pretty unfortunate that they won't be joining us today, but it's just the way this league goes. Starting lineups on the left side of your screen. Slow Motion with his first career ACS pole, BKR to his outside, Jericho third, Real Gaming fourth, and Hirohito running at the top 5. Pace car pulls him down pit road. Field in the hands of Slow Motion. Slow Motion. Start zone, green flag, we are racing for the longest race of the season. Good restart for Slow Motion. Good start for Slow Motion. There we go, that's the right word. Jericho, the lost points lead to Dale Reynolds last week at Bristol. He's looking to rebound and get that points lead back, as they are 3 wide for the 6th position. What are they doing? They're 4 wide for it, actually. Oh man, that quickly diffused itself, but I mean, what is Hoodlum doing? Him and Jimmy are banging doors. Oh man. BK into the wall. Here comes Jimmy scraping on the wall, but oh no, there's a wreck! No, nothing, and Eric Kipling go to the inside wall. Logan is spinning it into the field. Oh no, he gets tagged by Yoshi, Kimmo, Kiani, DJF, Pitboy Flynn barely gets by. And Slow Motion is going to take the caution flag. That was... Basically, I think that's exactly what happened for the FFSS race as well. Anyway, let's get a replay here. I'm going to calm down. I will not be screaming. Let us calmly take a look at this and see what actually happened. Jimmy drifts up very high in the line, and it appears as him and Logan get hooked together, and that sends nothing Keplinger to the inside wall. Unfortunate that literally grenaded Nothing's engine, so he's going to be done for the day. Yeah, Logan probably didn't expect Jimmy to be that close, but then Jimmy seemed to have came down just a tad, and not that much damage for Logan Man, actually. Well, I say not that much, but his left side's caved in quite a lot. Anyway, field is going to be coming for 74 laps to go in this race. It's quite a lot. Sorry about that. Slow Motion first, Jericho second. TS Media looking for he's running pretty good this season, so he's running pretty bad this season so far. This is a good turnaround in third. MDF same thing in fourth. Hirohito same thing in fifth. Real Gaming Freak same thing in sixth. Single file 40 cars deep. Pace car back on pit road. Get that cloth back in the air. We are back racing here at Charlotte. Pretty good restart by Slow Motion. Looking to keep this lead so far. Though I don't think he'll be able to keep it for long. Jericho's car seems to be a little bit strong. Coming down to 3 and 4, that's exactly what Jericho's trying to do. He's going to hook that white line there. And to the line, he's to Slow Motion's quarter panel barely. And Slow Motion, again, leads that lap. Though, I don't think Slow Motion is going to lead the most laps in this race. He seems to be... Rookies don't tend to lead the most laps in a race, at least nowadays, in the ACS competition, like they did in the season 2 and 3 days. In fact, Slow Motion seems to be stuck on the outside line. Jericho, he's getting challenged by MDF, but who lead that lap? Jericho leads that lap. That's a valuable bonus point to catch up to Dale Reynolds in the point standings. Jose the Potato racing for the top 35 in driver's points. That would guarantee him a starting spot in the next race. And so far, on this current pace, I believe it would actually put him in the top 35. As there's almost a 4-wide situation there for the third position. MDF now with the lead, giving him some valuable bonus point. There we go. I spoke to a lot of drivers before this race today, as Jose always shoves the real gaming freak way up high into turn 3. That it's going to create a 4-wide situation. What is Hoodlum doing? He's doorbanging with Jericho. He's still doorbanging. Oh, man. Jose using the highline on 1. He's going to get into the wall. Slow motion pins him into the wall. He gets flipped over. Slow motion keeps going. But for now, it looks like everything is... the field's going good. What's wrong with Thick? Is something wrong with his engine? Oh man, Thick gets turned ahead into the wall by Dumbledore. Unfortunate for Dumbledore. Very unfortunate. He gets tagged by Mark Silas. Very unfortunate. Jose also looks to be done for the day. Slow motion, however, appears to not be done. Anyway, as you see, MDF coming to the attention of the pace car. We have been hearing about the possibility of pit stops in this race too. So we're going to see, yep, they're coming down. Let's take a look at who stays out, because I don't think everyone's going to come into pit road for this turn pit stops. TS Media stays out. Looks like Big Blue might be staying out as well. Not entirely sure. Let's see. TS Media, Chemo, and Eric Keplinger stayed out. Anyway, let's take a look here. MDF with the lead in the pit road. Let's see what happens. Looks like everyone is taking tires. We see quite a lot of people there. You know, Irishman, Yoshi, Dale Reynolds, Nick Sant back there. Logan Man there. BKR near the front of the field. That's Pantalic up there. Hunter B. Zach 103 TV. Hoodlum beats MDF out of pit road. He obviously beats Zach too. MDF's crew has let him down. They lost him 4 spots. Unfortunate for him, but it's still early in the race. We'll see what he can do later on. As BKR just nailed slow motion coming out of his pit stall. Let's get a replay here of this incident where the pole sitter decided to test out his flying skills, let's say. We'll look at it from Jose's point of view first. No, actually, slow motion's point of view. Yeah, we see here. Yeah, I'm gonna place the blame on slow motion for this one. He drifted up knowing that Jose was still there, and clearly paid the price for that, and took some puntings from Jose as well, and ended up getting punted by a Wrangler. Probably didn't appreciate Toyotas racing each other like that. We see here from Dumbledore's perspective, Thick, I don't even know what happened to Thick there. It just, my guess is probably a suspension issue. It just gets turned head on to the wall there, ending Dumbledore's day too. And you don't want to hear Dumbledore's radio. He was absolutely livid with Thick, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about whether or not he was angry at him. He was furious with him. Anyway, yeah, TS Media, Chemo, and Eric Kiplinger stayed out. Slow motion is still on the track. I would not advise that, considering he, flipped over, but maybe his car is not that damaged. Because there really doesn't look to be that much cosmetic damage with the car, but we don't know what could be actually wrong inside the car. Anything could be wrong. The shocks could be busted. The suspension itself could be bent. Even the chassis itself could be cracked. The frame could be cracked. Anything in that car could be wrong, even with the little cosmetic damage that we see. Even the engine probably could be knocked around a bit and really broken down a cylinder. Get that cloth back out. And yeah, Slow Motion's car is way too damaged to be out on the track. And he is, oh, yes. Yeah, definitely. That's, going to be some controversy there. I do not want to be listening to any of these people's radios because I do not feel like getting a flurry of expletives. Whatever the term is. Swear words, I guess. Bleep that words. Thrown into my mouth. Thrown into my ears. Whatever. Anyway. We see JD639. It is raining outside the broadcast booth. Oh man, Logan Man gets turned into the inside wall by Anderson Reed. He's sliding. Into turn 3, he's able to barely keep it off the wall. TS Media takes the caution flag. As you see, TS Media has come to the attention of the pace car. I believe this is where he's going to be making one of his pit stops today. Okay, it is raining really hard outside of my broadcasting studio. I really hope I do not lose power. Knock on wood. Anyway, we see TS Media. What kind of pit stop is he going to get? To take a look here. Yeah, since he pitted that handedly to do the do, so do the do is going to be getting a valuable bonus point. As Hoodlum has taken gas only, TS Media looks to be taking 4 tires. A necessary call, but bad timing, I'll say. We don't know exactly. Yeah, we see Dumbo Logan Man has pulled into the garage. Yeah, he's done it for the day. Seems to be a light hit to take the car back to the garage. Anyway, yeah, we just take a look here. Yeah, I got nothing to say other than maybe Anderson Reed didn't feel like Logan gave him enough room and decided to dump him. I don't know. I'm putting that all on Logan Man, not Logan Man. I'm putting that all on Anderson Reed there. Slow Motion has ignored repeated calls and pleas from fellow racers to get off the track because he quotes, "I have just as much right to race out here as you do, so get around me." I think Slow Motion, while he does indeed have the right to race, it is ill-informed and quite possibly a bad decision because there is no chance he has to win this race now. Not even a top 10. Not even a top 20. Most he's doing is just logging laps and hindering those behind him. Do the Do and Irishman get good starts to get away from Slow Motion? As looks like people are learning to not get behind him. Looks like MDF is going to be the first victim here. Well, I think the field is somewhat learning to get around this rolling chicane, as I'll put him. You see loads and loads of cars behind him. And I'm not even gonna. Oh man, he almost doored Yoshi into the wall. What is he doing? Like, and he's also blocking his boss, Carnation. What is he doing? Man, I just wonder how the team meeting is going to go Monday. Oh, man, Carnation himself just put him into the wall. That team meeting's not going to go good tomorrow. Not one bit. And we see Chemo in the, I'm going to assume that's the 16th position. Hunter B looking for a good run. Jericho is right behind his closest competition for points. Well, actually, he's looking at the points leader right now, right in front of him. He's looking to pass him. He's to his side by side. And he's going to clear him out of turn 4. And so far, I'd say this race is probably relatively calmer than the FSS race. The FSS race was going to be a little bit of a wreck fest. I guess it's putting it pretty simply. Anyway, we see Chemo, unsponsored ride. Again, you know, Fallout with his sponsorship over paint scheme design. This that be is what? Wait, what just happened? He's slowing down. What's he doing? Oh man, Hirohito clips him. Oh man, he got flipped by DJF. He tags Mark Silas. They're both the end of the wall. Hirohito looks fine. He's gonna slide in here, but there's a oh man, Richard Herman just pile drives into Hirohito, slammed by Pentalica. Oh man, what an unbelievable wreck that was. And Nick Sant has taken the caution flag in front of his good friends Irishman and Do. And they're going right by what was the accident scene, but it appears that the track crew is actually very good at cleaning up. The track crew is pretty good at doing their job. Hirohito looks to be done for the day. His engine is just completely let go on him. He's probably going to make it back to pit road, just park it. And with that, I do not think anyone else is going to make pit stops because Hirohito just passed by, possibly laying some fluid down onto pit road. Yeah, no one's coming to pit road. Let's get a replay of this accident. That was just, oh man. Here he doing a show a car. Just didn't see. I'm gonna guess he didn't see Chemo. He probably would have been fine too right here. Just if he was able to get going in time, because oh man, Zach just pile drives it there. Assume that damages fuel cells or something like that. Herman looks to be done. Same with Hirohito. We're gonna get you a replay of from Chemo's point of view. Not from his point of view, but we're just going to take a look at this. Just immediately after completing a lap, I'm going to guess that I don't think his engine let go, but oh man, what a vicious hit. He got hit in the driver's side door twice, I believe. Regardless, he is done for the day. For now, I'm just going to assume that his engine let go, because there's no way that even a suspension failure, he would at least be able to still be going at full speed. Unless he decided to try to slow down and make a quick beeline to the left to try to get behind the wall of some sort. Regardless, Nick Sant is now in the lead. Speaking of Nick Sant, he actually announced that this season will be his final season as a full-time Amazon Cup Series driver. He's pretty sad to see him go. He's the most successful Amazon Cup Series driver, but you can't... Oh, man, forgive me. You can't stay... You can't do what you left forever. Something will take you out of it. Maybe Nick thinks that this season is his time. It's his literal 7th full season. As Slow Motion, still ignoring calls to get off the track. Now it's blocking only 4 cars. Still, it's not a good thing. Those 4 drivers are furious with him. Even his own teammates in there. Yeah, Jimmy wisely forces him to the high side, saying, yeah, get out of my way. Yeah, oh man, Priya, his other teammate just shoves him, no, his other teammate just shoves him right into the wall there. Oh man. Priya is not Slow Motion's teammate. I need to remember that. Toyotas, that's the only similarity they show in this league. Priya drives for Go Metallica Racing. Slow Motion for Hentai Brothers Racing. There we go. Anyway, getting close to the halfway point of the race. Oh man, they're getting together a little bit there. Oh man! TS Meany just got spun around by Jimmy. Oh man! Backs into the inside wall. Caution flags out again. As Irishman was about to pass Nick for the lead there. Whew. Anyway, TS Media has driven away from that spin. Field going through the backstretch smoke to get to the pace car. We're going to get you a replay of this. From what I can tell, I'm looking at replays myself, it looks like Jimmy misinterpreted how much TS Media would check up and ended up actually spinning him out. Whether it was deliberate or not, I am not sure. Only Jimmy and TS Media probably would know. So, TS goes underneath Wrangler. Maybe checks up because he almost doors him, and then just Jimmy comes in and just cleans him out. Heat of the moment, probably racing deal. Because, to my knowledge, there's been no run-ins between TS and Jimmy before. Where did Nick go? Wait, they're pushing him behind a wall! What is happening there? They're telling me that he had a suspension failure. Oh man, what an unfortunate. I thought he would be able to compete for this win. He had an actual good car for once this season. That's unfortunate. Well, he still has quite a few races to mount a charge for this championship. Fielding hands the Irishman now, as he just gets a blinding start to get away from slow motion. I think that's their motivations for now, to just get away from slow motion. MDF is not going to fall victim this time, but Carnation and Only on Wheels have fallen victim. Not for long though, as the Pepsi cars are working together to get by this rolling chicane. Anyway, you see, oh man, Anderson Reed just straight up doored slow motion out of the way. I don't blame him one bit. JD639YT has just rode the wall in turn 2. Whether that will cut down a tire, I don't know. But these cars are pretty tough, so I don't think it'll blow a tire on him. Anyway, now it's an AIM 1-2. Irishman and Do the Do. Do the Do also has announced that he's going to be leaving AIM after this season, heading to Coca Metallica Racing. Number to be announced at a later date. Sponsors as well. Leaving the door open for who will be taking his place at AIM in the Cup Series at least. Three of AIM's FSS drivers have already proven their case of why they should get the spot, given that they've all three won their first career races, 3 races in a row. As we're past the halfway point, Irishman leads, Real Gaming Freak in second, Do the Do third, Goki fourth, Savage fifth. What say we do an Ensoko crank 'em? Bacon and Goki are trying to race pretty hard here for the 10th position. Oh man, Bacon almost gets turned by Goki, but she saves it! What an amazing save! Oh man, Zach 103 TV and Chase just, oh man, they rode the apron there. It's a 3-wide thread. Bacon really not caring at all that she almost got spun out. She's trying to make up even more positions. What? That was just an amazing save there. Goki almost. Granted, it was probably justified, given that Bacon pretty much almost shoved Goki straight up into the wall. But you know. Coronation showing some muscle today. In the 11th position right now. 12th position right now. As you see, oh man, dude just shoved Real Gaming Freak into the wall. That gives Dale Reynolds the opportunity to make a 3-way move for the 3rd position. And he's going to be able to clear do for the 3rd position. MDF Real Gaming Freak's teammate trying to make a move for the 5th position. Well, they're all chasing Irishmen. For now, still looks to be relatively calm throughout this field. Especially since Goki almost spun Bacon out. I'm guessing maybe the field is looking to calm down for a long green flag run. Dude is falling all the way back to the 5th position. So far, the lowest position he's been in this run, I believe. But he is looking, he's getting to be strong. He's going to make a move back for the 4th position. Yes, indeed, the 4th position. MDF moving into the 5th position. Taking it away from his teammate. And look at New Shade. He missed the race at Charlotte. I believe Charlotte. I do not know. Anyway. Do 4th position. Looking to be a good day for AIM. Let me take a look here. Oh no! Wrangler just spun Kiani out! Kiani's backed into the inside wall. He's able to keep it going, but the caution is going to come out. That is not what the AIM boys wanted to see. They wanted it to be a calm race. And Slow Motion was possibly in danger of getting lapped again. And he'll have the chance to medal with another start from the looks of it. Anyway, we'll get you a replay of this incident. So far, AIM is looking good to stretch their points lead over Thick Motorsports' Jericho. Dale Reynolds, the current points leader, with this position he would be pulling away quite a lot from Jericho. Even though Jericho's still in the top 10. And as they're coming down for a second round of pit stops, we'll get to see exactly how the AIM crew stacks up against the Dark Horse Motorsports crew. We see Jericho staying out. We also see, Big Blue is staying out. And looks to be Chase is staying out as well. Thick Motorsports cars. This could be a points play. As Irishman maintains that lead barely for that lap. Looks to be 4 tires of fuel for the AIM car. Same with Hoodlum's car. Here's the 4th AIM car that made the race. Zach 103 TV, often the forgotten one. What Racing did not qualify for this race. Pretty unfortunate. Let's see JD639 trying to get through. Irishman and Dale Reynolds, their crews have served them well. They have beaten Hoodlum out of pit road. The AIM cars have defeated Dark Horse Motorsports pit crew. Anyway, let's get you a replay of this accident. Let's take a look at this too. It's quite it's a simple cut and dry single car spin. Albeit he did kind of have some help. Turn 1 and 2, he had a bump, drifted up, had to check up a little bit. I'm guessing Wrangler did not expect him to do that, and sent him into the inside wall. Back in first. Not that bad of damage, but yeah, he's gonna say goodbye to his downforce now. Anyway, this looks to be a points play. Jericho is probably wanting to win this. Well, I'd say probably. He obviously wants to win the race. But I think his mindset is hopefully his teammates can block the AIM cars for him. The only problem is AIM has Two experienced race winners and one very hungry for their first win. So, and not to mention, they have fresher tires. So, we're going to see how this is going to work for the Thick Motorsports cars. Maybe they possibly have a chance since Charlotte isn't that known for beating up tires. Anyway, field in the hands of Jericho now, getting some bonus points for leading these laps. If he leads the most laps anyway. Green's back in the air. Getting by slow motion, that's what the aim cars need to do to be able to challenge for this lead. Into turn 1. Irishman's going to try to dive underneath Chase. He's to his quarter panel. He's side by side into turn 2. Dale Reynolds is going with them. Out of 2, he's clear of Chase. Now he's to Big Blue's quarter panel. Dale's being loyal to his boss. He's side by side with Blue. He's clear of him ending turn 3. And in turn 4, he's to Jericho's quarter panel too. He's going to be side by side with him coming to the line. Who's going to lead this lap? It's going to be Jericho. What? Irishman from 4th to the lead in just one single lap. Jericho almost hits the wall. Jericho almost scrapes the wall. Do has moved to 2nd place. Dale Reynolds in 3rd. Hoodlum trying to make a challenge for 3rd as well, but he's sitting in 4th. Savage in 5th. Jericho's falling out of the top 5. The Thick Motorsports strategy has failed them so far. It is an aim 1, 2, 3 with less than 25 to go. They're hoping that they can keep this up. As into turn 2, here comes Do looking for the lead. Who is Dale going to go with? He's going to stick with Irishman for now. But into turn 3, Dale's probably going to dive down, try to arc it to get a good run, but he's going to stay semi-loyal to the boss. Do has taken the lead here, getting him some valuable bonus points. Padding Ames points to try to get the most laps led between one of the 3 drivers. Either of them could lead the most laps right now. Any one of the 3 could. Jericho is falling back. His teammates are falling even further back. And we see Jimmy and Bacon showing some muscle here. Same with Wrangler. Irishman has fallen to the 5th position. Still a good points day for him, though. I do apologize. Anyway, Savage looking to go underneath Hoodlum. He's expecting Hoodlum to be a little bit more respectful because Hoodlum is not racing full time, which, where possibly, yes, I believe Hoodlum will be a little bit more respectful for the full timers. But he wants that win. But someone else who wants that win is Irishman. He has to go through 3 ACS winners to get his first career win. And 2 of them drive for him. So, he's a proud team owner, but he wants that win for himself, obviously. As down the back straightaway, Dale Reynolds has a run. He's to his quarter panel. Side by side, he is going to clear Do. In turn 4, out of turn 4, Dale Reynolds is your leader at Charlotte. Speaking of Do, I already mentioned... Wait, I did mention that Do was leaving after this season. Forgive me. More info on Nick's retirement, though. He has made clear that he does not want a rookie taking his place next season. He doesn't want a rookie in his team period next season, at least on the Amazon Cup Series side. He wants shades of Roush Fenway Racing in the fellow Series NASCAR in 2005. They dominated with 5 veterans. We see here, Zach 103 TV is sort of the forgotten AIM driver that actually makes races, unlike What If Racing. Unfortunate that What If has been having trouble making races this season. But Zach is looking pretty strong in the 8th position right now. This would be one of AIM's best days if it ends like this. Less than 20 to go. We're in the final quarter of this race. Let's say we do a second and Soko crank him. slow motion making more people angry with him. He just held up Do the Do, which handed Irishman a golden opportunity to pounce for the second position. Now he has gone 2 laps down to our race leader Dale Reynolds, as I believe Do the Do is side by side with Irishman, looking to take back the second position right now. Slow motion is just... I guess I wouldn't even say words can't describe it. There's a lot of words that the drivers are using to describe that I dare not say on live YouTube broadcast here. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be anyone's favorite driver at the conclusion of this race. I don't even think he's anyone's favorite driver right now with the way his attitude was and holding up a lot of leaders. Anyway, we're coming up closely to 10 to go in the race. Dale is looking to click off those laps pretty quickly because when he hits 10 to go, it's going to put slow motion way back there, so it doesn't interfere with any of the top 20 any of the top 20. And that's and oh man, I can't speak. Any of the top 20 period. And conclusion of this lap, it'll be official 10 to go. So that's a positive from this. Take a look back through the field. See more of a sorry. And Savage's pit is coming down pit road. What's he doing? What's going on with him? Let's take a look. Looks like he's fine. His car's flat tire. Tina's telling me if it's a flat left rear tire. That's very unfortunate. You see TS Media. Oh no, Wrangler's gonna be involved in another spin again. No, MDF is involved. TS Media is the victim of another spin. Oh man. 2 Toyotas have spun out TS Media, Wrangler and Jimmy, and this time TS Media was caught up in it. Not TS Media. MDF was caught up in it. Complete innocent victim. Anyway, a real smoky backstretch. Dale Reynolds coming up to the pace car. No one's going to pit here. It would be ridiculous to do so. 3 aim cars, 1, 2, 3. They did not want to see that caution. They only wanted to fight Hoodlum and Jimmy for the top 5. Now that everyone's going to be bunched back up, it's going to be pretty harder to hold on to a aim 1, 2, 3. Let's take a look at a replay here of what happened to TS Media. We see here he's going in. He's using the high line. His car's damaged. He's trying to look for just anything. He checks up just a tad. Him and Wrangler just get together, and just takes out MDF as an unfortunate consequence of that. So I'm gonna get another replay here of MDF's perspective of it, his perspective of it, but it is how simple wrong place, wrong time can be. Yeah, I think he's gonna be he might pit for 4 tires. I probably would not, because that was a good save. TS Media probably would have to pit for 4 tires. Anyway, at the conclusion of this lap, restart, there will be 5 laps to go in this race. 5 laps. 5 laps. 7.5 miles to decide this race. Seems simple when you put it in mileage terms. That's a distance you drive to go shopping. 7.5 miles. Great 7.5. At the conclusion of lap 7.5, there will be 7.5 miles to go. 5 laps to go. Restart zone. Let's get that cloth waving. 5 laps to go in this race. Dale Reynolds, your leader. Is Irishman going to do his low line start again? He is going to try it. He lightly taps Do to Do. Jimmy is going with him. But no, Jimmy abandons him for Do to Do. But Carnation's drafting up to Irishman to give him a push. Into turn 3 and 4, Dale Reynolds is pulling away by 5 car lengths. Irishman clears Do the Do for second. Out of 4, there's going to be 4 laps to go. Carnation battling with Do the Do for second now. In turn 1, bottom line is the way to go. Irishman blocks that low line so Carnation can't get a run on him. Carnation clears for third. Now Hoodlum and Cry and Do the Do are almost going to be 3 wide for the third position. Fourth position, correction. High line, that's not going to work for Do the Do. Hoodlum clears them for fourth. But Cry is looking to challenge for that fourth position. To the inside line, there's 3 laps to go. Here comes Do the Do. He let them pass him. He's going to make a 3 wide pass. 5 wide, good lord. A 3 wide pass is exactly what costed Hoodlum the race win yesterday. And he's gonna get the short end of the stick on that deal. Here comes Jimmy on the bottom, 3 wide for 5th. And Jimmy gets it at the line. 2 laps to go. This is just amazing so far. Bacon 3 wide between Keani and Only on Wheels. Crocker hits the wall. He's gonna keep going. He keeps it straight. Hoodlum following behind Hunter B. Zach 103 TV is gonna get shoved. Hunter B drifts up. He shoves Zach 103 to the high side. Here comes Hoodlum 3 wide for the 6th position. Dale Reynolds receives the white flag. 1 more lap to go here at Charlotte. Oh man. Hoodlum makes the pass for the 7th position. Only on Wheels following. So is Bacon. Down the back straightaway for the final time. Dale Reynolds just needs a perfect final set of corners. Irishman is catching up, but he needs like 5 more laps to make it. Be able to make a charge for this win. Out of 4, it's a ending at 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. Dale Reynolds winning the Coca-Cola 120 here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. He extends that points lead with the most laps led. Finishing results on the left side of your screen. I am Green Flag Studios. Thank you for watching this race. Signing off.